Stressful, frustrating. This whole entire event is just maddening. 7 days of continuous grinding. I even have people behind me in second and third place that just keep moving up. I don't know why they keep moving up. Are they going to try to snipe me? I'm worried. I'm very worried about this. We'll go over everything, where my account's at, but I want to talk to you about this whole event in general. I feel like if you have a full-time job, there's no way at all you could ever compete with this event. And of course, at any time, I could always pull out. If it's too frustrating or if it's just too stressful, I don't have the time, then you just pull out of this. Again, it hasn't really been like a whale war to me. I think if you saved up the resources and then you have the time is the biggest thing. If you don't have to worry about family or work and you can just sit here all day long. And by the way, Raid Shadow Legends Helper has been down. It was only up those 2 days. So I've never used Raid Shadow Legends Helper in 3 years of playing Raid. I play it for 2 days on this event. I talk about how amazing it is. And of course, Raid lets us use it. And then it's down. Nobody has been able to use it. It's wild because we're all doing this on manual. In 12 hours from now, you're probably going to see all content creators on stream on Twitch. So look down below at my Twitch link. Come and join me. Join all of us that are going to be on because I will be on the last 11 hours. I'm going to wake up at 8 a.m. my time. That's probably around 10 p.m. in the UK, 8 p.m. East Coast, and then Central, West Coast. It's earlier than that. I think in Australia, you're probably just an hour ahead of me. So it'll be your morning time. Come and join me. I'm going to be streaming for 11 hours, I guess, until the event ends because I feel like I'm going to need to get that lead because somebody's going to drop. That second and third place, they won't stop. I know I've got it better than some others, but it's still maddening because you don't know what's going to happen. You put a lot of time and effort into it. I mean, that's what makes it exciting though, right? That we put all this time and effort and you're still not sure what kind of resources they have. How many pots do they have? How many saved up heroes do they have at 5-star, 4-star, and that they can crunch? The greatest thing is we don't have a lot of space. Now, I want more space. We all need more space so we can make more 4-stars and 5-stars and be prepared for events like this in the future. And really, just because we have all those faction guardians and we need more storage space. We're always late to get us more space. But being that we don't have a lot of space, I guess I shouldn't be too worried that somebody has an insane amount of saved up 4-stars, 3-stars, 4-stars, 5-stars, and brews. You know, brews are brews. People are going to have a lot of brews saved up. And there are some wild people out there that have saved every single brew and have tens and tens of thousands of brews and chickens to go along with that. Now, why I might have up in the thousands upon thousands of brews and chickens as well, there could be somebody with more than that behind me. So I need to make sure I have a very secure lead. The craziest thing is even take today. Today's Sunday for my family. So I'm watching, my wife and I finished season 4 of Servant. Then we watched a couple episodes of season 2 of Saving Dion. And the whole entire time, I'm sitting here grinding while we're watching those shows. I can't stop. You can't stop. So I'm having lunch with my family, though. I go in there with my kids and have lunch with them. My kids are with their friends. So every hour I'm jumping up so I can move around and go see them. I'll give them a pat on the back or a hug and ask them if they need anything, just to let them know that I'm still here. If they need something, I'm there for them. My son was playing Fortnite, then he was out with his friends. My daughter's been out with her friend in the front yard in a tent. So I'm just making sure they know I'm there for them, but I'm still coming right back to grind. Grind like you see me doing right now. This is live grinding. I'm actually in the game right now. This is not a recording. Still grinding away because at any moment, I feel like my Krisk could be snatched away from me. Now, I don't have a Krisk. If you didn't know, I do not have one, and I do want one. I don't necessarily, it's not life-changing, right? It's all fun. It's all fun in games until somebody snipes your Krisk, and then you don't have a Krisk anymore. If that happened to me, I think it would be very funny. Honestly, that's all I could do, right? All I could do is have a good time and say, well played. I can't believe you had all those resources. Pretty insane. You got to try your best, and if your best isn't good enough, that's okay. As long as you played hard, you had a good time doing it, that is all that matters. Please do not snipe me in my Krisk. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But just like a Sunday for me over here with my family, my wife works a lot of hours. I like to spend time with my wife. I like to see my kids. My kids are out of school, so I see them every day. They'll be here tomorrow as well when I stream first thing in the morning. I plan on getting on at 8 a.m. my time. I told you the times for where you'll be around the world. So definitely come and join us. Come hang out with us just to give us something to do, to talk to you guys about the game, about movies, about family, whatever you want to talk about. We really enjoy that because we're sitting here doing this, right? That's it. We're loading it up. We're going back over to the tavern. We're making those 2 stars and the 3 stars. I eat all my 1 stars. The saving grace for me on this is that I had almost 15,000 mystery shards. We'll go see what I'm down to, but I'm definitely down to lower than 11,000. I've used quite a few mystery shards. And if somebody would have been hot on my tails, say I had to do more than the 110,000 I have right now, way more. Like hell, Hades is up to 239,000. That's double. Let's just say I had to do double what I'm doing right now to be up in top global, top 30. That means I'd probably be down to, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000 mystery shards. That's a lot. And it took me a long time to collect those because I don't use them during CVC. I don't go over to CVC and blow all those mystery shards before. I don't participate. I just do my normal stuff during CVC, and then I go out there and get the rewards that we get from however far we made it, right? Luckily, I do that. And the key to this is making sure every hour you check the market and buy every single mystery shard you see. Now, I used to do that all the time because I was on the game 24/7. Now I kind of just log in. I make sure I go over to the clan boss, get Brutal, Nightmare, and Ultra Nightmare done on the clan boss, knock out the Hydra for the week, and just get whatever points I get. Just like autoplay, let's go. And then I do Doom Tower. And then now, Faction Wars are so much better. The super raids for Faction Wars, and you can get keys that stack up now, the 6 extra keys. I go over there and I just auto. I'm in gold 3 right now in 3v3, and I don't even want to be in gold 3. I'd rather be down at gold 1. So I go over there and I auto 5 battles. Win or lose, 5 battles. That's what I do on my account. So I don't spend as much time as I used to, unless I'm playing around with heroes or I'm on stream doing stuff. And I think I'm going to get back in. I think this has gotten me back into my Raid Shadow Legends main account, looking at the heroes now, looking at what I want to use as solo videos to come out and introduce you guys to more solo options, things that I just want to play around with, some epic champions that I've never used before, newer ones I say, like epic heroes within the last 6 months that I just really haven't focused on. They're not game-breaking epics, but they're epics that I like to play with because I like to play with all the heroes in the game. Like, that's my thing. Leveling up heroes and seeing where we can use them. Where are they useful? Where is it fun to at least use them, even if they're not mainstream? So I think I'm going to really get back into it because I've enjoyed just one day on stream we did, and I need to do a video on this. I'm definitely doing a video on this because on stream, if you watch that stream, we actually geared 12 different to 15 different heroes, and we were looking for heroes that could farm 12-6 Nightmare campaign under 30 seconds. And we just started gearing them all up. And Hegemon, a DPS, really well-geared DPS Hegemon, does a great job of tearing through here. It's amazing. There are a lot of good farmers. Magnar and Herndig are some of the best ones out there that we don't have to worry about having great gear on. So I'm going to do a video not covering each of those. I'm going to do a video covering all of them. And again, if you watch that stream, you saw me. We were streaming for a really long time, and I was just switching in and out gear, and we were just trying out everything. Skull Crown, all of them for 12-6 Nightmare, which is very different than 12-3 Brutal or 12-6 Brutal because there's like 800 heroes that can do that. So it's fun, and that's what I like doing in these games. I like trying out everything. Let's get into where I'm at in the tournament so you guys can see my points and how high should I take up a 5-star hero before feeding it. You guys, please let me know down below. Should I take it up to, I think most of my 5 stars I have at level 25. Let me know what level I should take that 5-star before I feed it to 6-star because tomorrow I feel like I'm going to be able to feed all these 5 stars to make a whole bunch of 6 stars, some new champions that I want to play around with. So it's good. We'll be able to test out all those champions and see what kind of good times we can have with it. I am at mystery shard wise 11,000. So we've been through a good 3,800, somewhere around there. It's quite a bit. Like I said, if I had to be double my score, I would have already eaten through down to 5,000 or 6,000, which almost liquidates all of those. So I'm going to have to really pay attention to the market and buy as many more shards as I can. Mystery shards out of those. Classic Arena, Tag Team Arena. Also, I don't like that this tournament for Fragment Fusion is going on during this event. I haven't even farmed Ice Golem yet. because I don't really have time to do it. Okay, I've got 210 points because I was trying to do a couple solo builds for Ice Golem 25 and bring in 4 food and see how efficient I can make that with Wither. But it's pretty long runs. It's like 8-minute runs. So I kind of gave up on that and I've been farming. Down here, champion training. Let me show you what I got. 113,000, 60,000. Now, the reason why I'm so high, and I know I just talked all this talk about being frustrated and about how nerve-wracking this is of an experience, but these guys, I've been over them. I've been 50,000 to 60,000 over second and third place since day 1, or almost maybe into day 2 before that, right before it. So I've been well over them, but they keep going up. Why do they keep going up? The rest of these people have stopped completely. But these two, and I know they're not fighting over a legendary book. Why do they keep moving up? I don't understand why they would keep going up. And I know I'm going to win. They're going to try to punk me out and say, Stu, I got all these resources. Yeah, whatever. I got all those resources too. But I'm wondering why they move up. I guess it's because they think I'm going to stop. I guess that would be a valid, like maybe Stu's got to go to work. I'm sure they know who I am, right? Once you see StewGaming, I'm sure you would at least maybe look that up and see if it's somebody that you could get some information off of. Let me see how many brews he has. Let me see how often he's playing. Does he have a full-time job? Is he going into work? I would do a little research if I was in second and third place, even if they're not avid YouTube viewers or Twitch viewers. I would do my homework and see. And if they know me and they know what I'm doing, I still wonder why they keep moving up, James. Why are you doing it to me, brother? What's going on here? I thought we were boys. You let me have this one. I let you have the next one. What's happening? So I don't know. I just got to keep pushing. So when I wake up in the morning, let's say 12 hours from now, really it's going to be about 13 hours from now, 8 a.m., I'm going to wake up at 7. I'm going to be on here at 8 a.m. Come join me, guys. Come keep us all company. Honestly, I think Hell Hades is going to be on. I pretty much think Hell Hades is going to sleep during the day a little bit, get a good nap in there if he can, and then come on and try to pull an all-nighter. Now, I know he keeps saying he's old. He's not down for that, but he's going to have to. Otherwise, he's going to wake up, or he could go to sleep early. If he, it's all whether somebody can do it or not. It's really hard to go to sleep early if you don't condition yourself for it. Or he should have the night before gotten 4 hours of sleep. That way he'd be super tired at the evening and then go to bed early and then wake up super early at around 4 a.m., and that would give him maybe 6 hours or 7 hours of play. I don't know how he's doing his time management, but that's what it's like. All that stuff I just explained to you with time, that's what you would need to do. It's a no joke for him, because if you look at Hades, he's down here. Is this global? He's down here at 285,000. Him and this guy right here. And this guy's at 272,000. So if you need to track these, you always can. It's Tau, QONST, and then you see OG Hell Hades, 16 and 19, 279, 288. I mean, when you're that close, that's what you got to do. You have to just forget sleep. You got to get your 4 hours in or whatever you can muster, and then just freaking wake up and go to it. Get that coffee in there and keep going. So let me know what you think about the tournament. I guess let me know what you think I should take my 5 stars to. It's been a different experience. I've never done this before. When I did it for Ray, I was going for Ray in my bracket. It was pretty easy. I really didn't have any resources. I've never used RSL Helper before, and I was pretty high up winning Ray. And then there was a summoning event. I summoned Ray, and so the guy in second or third place was actually in the stream, contacting me and said, "Hey, Stu, do you mind if I get Ray?" And I was like, "Hey, go for it. I'll just make sure nobody snipes you. If they get close, then maybe I'll jump forward, but go for it." He went, I can't remember. It was the thousands over me, and he got Ray. So it was all good. Of course, we didn't have a dupe system back then. Not that I worry that I need an extra Ray now, but I wouldn't mind having this Krisk. I got to say, I would not mind having this Krisk, and I'm trying my best, so we'll see what happens. Come join me on stream all. Thanks so much for listening to me talk about this. Appreciate your support and your love. I hope you're all doing well. Stay healthy. I will see you all in a video soon.